Hey guys, Marsningan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, as of right now, we still don't actually know for sure what the theme of the worldwide celebration is going to be. Or I should say, the 350 million download celebration, as we now know it will be called. A lot of theories are flying around. People have been posting all sorts of evidence for various different things, and then a lot of people have been coming back with responses to that. So there's a whole bunch of ideas on the table at the moment. So obviously it's basically all speculation at this point. I do think it's kind of exciting. I did see a post from someone basically saying this, the fact that like it's kind of cool that everybody is talking about it because we don't know what the theme is going to be, and they're definitely, it seems like they're playing it pretty close to the chest this time around, because until they post a proper sort of teaser, like last year we got the Majin Buu egg image that was tweeted out, until we get something like that, we really just don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and look through some of the evidence and all the things that are going on at the moment. And yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below. So I tried to get as much of this stuff in like the order that it came out, or at least like the order that it goes, like the next panel is basically replying to this and so on and so forth, to just sort of see the road that we're heading down at the moment. So shout out to Alexander the Vegito King, who posted this. Now obviously I'm giving credit to the people whose tweets that I'm showing. They're not necessarily the person who came up with this information, but you know, it is what it is. So the Cell Saga story events leave before the worldwide celebration. Looks like we can rule Cell Saga out. So he shows a screenshot from last year where the Buu Saga story events, you can see on the date, it's probably quite small, you probably can't read it actually on the screen here, but the dates of these events started way before with like the Ultimate Gohan celebration, but they ran all the way until the 5th of September, which is obviously way after the worldwide celebration was due to start. And so that kind of keyed us into the Buu Saga. Now, obviously, last year, the Dokkan Fest before the worldwide celebration was the Tech Gohan, and that kind of kept up with the theme that they had been running for a long time, that the unit that comes out before is basically tied to the theme of the worldwide celebration. So this was another thing that kind of showed that Buu Saga was probably going to be the case, since these events ran on into when the worldwide celebration was due to start. However, this year, with the events that have come out with the Super Vegeta Dokkan Festival, with the Cell Games themed, or Android/Cell Saga themed events, they go away before the worldwide celebration starts. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to be Android/Cell Saga or the Cell Games, but last year those events did run on into the worldwide celebration because they were directly tied to the theme. Then we had a reply from, I've actually never said his name out loud, I assume it's Zed, but I could be wrong. He says, this doesn't mean anything, if anything it solidifies the worldwide celebration more. This is the campaign right before the worldwide celebration last year. Events got extended when the celebration countdown started. So what he's basically saying is, when the story events first came out, they did have an end date like we would expect, and then they were extended into the duration of the worldwide celebration. So that would seem to kind of shoot a hole in that theory. However, our boy Aegis, who did one of my very nice Marsningen channel arts, pointed out here with a screenshot from the homie Truth's video that this was when he talked about the details of the Ultimate Gohan celebration. So this was right when the celebration came out. And you're able to see here, because it's now zoomed in, this is the image that was shown in that first tweet that we looked at. And yeah, you can see here, even when the event first came out, when the Gohan celebration started, these events were advertised as running all the way up until the 5th of September. So the events were not extended. They were advertised right from the beginning as being running all the way through into September. So essentially, that means this puts us back to square one of this point here. So last year, the Buu Saga events ran into the worldwide celebration, and the worldwide celebration was Buu Saga themed. This year, the Cell themed, Android/Cell Saga themed events stop before the worldwide celebration, although obviously that on its own is not definitive proof of anything. So the latest thing we had that come out is the Truth posted this here about the update that came in the news for version 4.190 on JP. This includes a whole bunch of things like the very awesome, much anticipated, waited for feature of the overflow of stamina when you rank up, which is going to be really awesome. Moment of silence, of course, for our poor, already ranked 999 brethren who can't take advantage of this and probably would have appreciated it along the way. But that is definitely going to be very useful. Now, he says here that Cell Games looks likely for the theme because they are showing the Goku and Gohan after they come out of the time chamber in the art for the version update. So immediately upon seeing this, and to be fair, a lot of people probably just follow because Truth tweeted it. That happens a lot, especially with all the copy pastas that you see nowadays. So a lot of people immediately jumped on board with, okay, well, it's definitely Android Cell Saga now. But then somebody shared a link to this interesting Reddit post. So shout out to Solo K for this post. And he says, no, update banners have never hinted at upcoming content. So people think we're getting Cell Saga for worldwide because the newest update on JP shows SSJ, Goku and Gohan from the Cell Saga. This is an asset Dokkan uses for the new comeback stuff, which is what's been put there for. Dokkan Ovon does this, putting a character that is relevant to the function the update adds because it shows up in the UI or the character somehow has a tie to whatever was updated. They did this for Saiyan Day this year. This update was announced a few days before and featured Prime Battle LR Tech Super Saiyan Goku in his Petan Battle version. So this is the tweet here. So this update came out not long before Saiyan Day, and obviously, as the post says, features LR Prime Battle Goku in the Petan Battle theme. Now obviously Petan Battle was a thing that was being released with this, but they could have put anything in here. Now obviously you can argue that they put this in here because of Petan Battle and because Goku and obviously the Frieza were the two LR cards that were available in Petan Battle, and it does make more sense to put Goku than it would to put Frieza. However, the following celebration after that update was of course Saiyan Day, which was all themed around the first Broly movie. So we got the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, the side banner was a Trunks, everything was based around the Broly movie, and it says here the ongoing celebration was already the Goten and Trunks. So no ties to either the upcoming or ongoing celebration had anything to do with that image that was posted with the update. He was put there because that update brought Petan Battle. So the image solely related to the actual update itself and not something that was coming along in the future. And then he mentions here, I'll leave the link to this post in the description, but he mentions here a couple of other instances where things that were kind of close to being the upcoming theme, or at least were sort of similar. But I mean, this one here says, so a BoJack movie Trunks was on the update for a celebration that was themed around the BoJack movie. Later on we got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The celebration after this update that had the art with the Trunks was the dual Dokkan Fest of Pycon and Janemba. So that update image didn't have anything to do with the upcoming celebration. It was more revolved around the current celebration at the time, which of course this image, like the current celebration for Super Vegeta on JP, is from the Cell Saga. So this image does tie in with the event that is currently going on JP. So those are the updates for the main sort of things I've seen everybody talking about. This was the first one with the story events, and then of course this one got everybody talking, but this post is essentially explaining that that is not something that they have done in the past. Now again, that doesn't necessarily mean that that isn't what they are doing. That it could be a sneak for the fact that it's going to be the Cell Saga, but then that also goes back to the Battle of Gods, like God Ritual theory that I made a video about the other day. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I have seen a couple of other people do videos on it as well. Mine was out a couple of days ago, so if you haven't seen that, do go ahead and check it out. And like I said in that video, just because they've never done certain things like this before, like giving us hints in the update art and stuff like that, maybe they are doing it this time. So as I said at the very beginning, it is an exciting time because until they literally come out and tell us at this point, we have no idea what the celebration is going to be. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think it's going to be. Would you be happy if it was Android/Cell Saga? Personally, for me, I would like to see something that hasn't had quite so much representation in the game instead. Although I do agree that that category could do with some other units that we don't have and some overall improvements, but I would definitely like to see something else. So let me know down below what you guys think it is going to be and what you would like it to be if it was up to you. I am going to be releasing a video very soon. A while ago I did a video where I asked a bunch of other Dokkan YouTubers to design a celebration, and I did ask a load of them to do that again for designing their own worldwide celebration. So that video should be out fairly soon, hopefully. I'm going to be spending the time over the weekend editing it, so keep an eye out for that one. And yeah, let me know your predictions down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.